On Saturday, the Pelicans lost to a Spurs team that is still missing their franchise player, relying on a rookie and Devin Vassell and a 32-year-old Harrison Barnes. Less than a week earlier, they won over a Clippers team with Kawhi Leonard and James Harden leading the team. The difference? Zion Williamson.
Yeah, he's going the distance.
We've seen it too much. There's the difference. Gotcha.
Yep, on his way.
He got
Finish.
He got you. He lowered that center of gravity. It was game over.
Time out.
Okay.
Yep, see ya. Zay on the finish. Hammers it home again.
Zion Williamson has always been a mystery in the NBA. One moment he looks like an unstoppable force, bulldozing through defenses, finishing at the rim with close to unimaginable efficiency, and putting up numbers that rival Hall of Famers. The next, he's sidelined, leaving fans, analysts, and even his own team questioning if he'll ever truly reach his full potential. But something is happening with Zion Williamson, and the entire league is taking notice. After missing 27 straight games earlier this season due to yet another hamstring injury, Zion has returned with a vengeance in mind for his doubters. Over his last 31 games, he's played in 22 of them, averaging 24.6 points, 7.1 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and 1.4 steals per game while shooting an absurd 59.5% from the field. These are all NBA numbers, and yet, somehow, Zion's comeback still feels like it's flying under the radar. That's because we've been here before. Zion dominates, Zion gets hurt, Zion comes back, and then something happens. Either another injury stops his progress, or off-court drama swirls, leaving the Pelicans and the rest of the league unsure of what to make of him. But this time might be different. ESPN's Tim McMahon recently reported that some teams around the league have big interest in trading for Zion if the Pelicans make him available this offseason. That's not a surprise. When he's healthy, Zion is a game changer. The problem? The when he's healthy part has been a repeating issue since he entered the league. Other media noted that the Pelicans have been working to boost his value since bringing him back from injury. And let's be real, there's no way they aren't at least thinking about a trade. Zion's contract runs through the 2027-28 season, paying him nearly $200 million. For a team that has struggled to consistently build around stars, this is a crossroads moment. One rival GM even told the media, "Even now, I don't think they could get great value, so they will probably see if he can keep this play going into next year." Translation: Zion is playing great, but teams still aren't sure if he's worth the risk. Zion's impact goes far beyond his raw numbers. His scoring efficiency is amazing. Since January 1st, he's been averaging 25 points per game in just 27 minutes of play, putting him second in the league in points per minute. If you stretch that to per 36-minute stats, he's averaging 32 points, nearly 12 rebounds, and almost 7 assists. Let's put that into perspective. Zion is more efficient than some of the league's biggest stars, including Kevin Durant and Jason Tatum. His scoring output per minute rivals peak Shaquille O'Neal, and his field goal percentage with 58.8% is the highest ever among players who average at least 20 points per game. The Pelicans are 14.4 points per 100 possessions better when Zion is on the court. The guy is special, but will he ever stay healthy enough to prove it long-term? Why Zion is unguardable is more complex than you may think. As we all know, he has elite athleticism. At 6'6" and 284 pounds, Zion moves like a guard but has the strength of a center. Defenders bounce off him in the paint, and he explodes to the rim with an agility that seems impossible for someone his size. And this leads to his efficient scoring. He doesn't rely on jump shots. Nearly 80% of his shots come at the rim, and he finishes better than anyone in the league when he gets there. He also has a very underrated playmaking ability. Zion isn't just a scorer. He's developed into a strong passer, often collapsing defenses and kicking it out to open shooters. His ability to read defenses and make the right pass is an underrated part of his game. But while his dominance on the floor is undeniable, the question remains, can the Pelicans trust him? But should the Pelicans trade him or keep him? The Pelicans are in a tricky spot. They currently hold an 18-50 record, meaning another rebuild might be coming. If so, do they build around Zion, or do they trade him before his value drops again? Let's look at both sides. There are many reasons to keep him. He's an elite talent, and if he stays healthy, he can be a franchise player. His presence alone makes the Pelicans a playoff contender. But he's played fewer total games than missed in his career. His injuries have prevented the team from building consistent momentum. His trade value could drop again if he gets injured next season. And also many reasons to trade Zion. His value is currently the highest it's been in years. Multiple teams are reportedly interested. The Pelicans could get a huge haul in return, potentially a top draft pick and young assets. But if Zion stays healthy elsewhere and becomes a superstar, the Pelicans will regret it forever. Trading him means restarting the rebuild again. They won't get equal value unless a desperate team overpays. So what happens next? There's no clear answer. The Pelicans might hold on to Zion for another year to see if he can sustain his level of play. Or they might decide that now is the best time to trade him while his value is high. Either way, this offseason will be one of the most important in franchise history. If Zion stays healthy and keeps up this level of play, he could be the face of the Pelicans for years to come. If not, we could be looking at one of the most frustrating what-if careers in NBA history. So buckle up, because something is happening with Zion Williamson. And whether he stays in New Orleans or finds a new home, the entire NBA is watching.